Don't worry, I am still reacting. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Creedence Clearwater Revival, also known as CCR, Fortunate Son. Big shout out to Brad. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. So he has requested this song, and it's only my second time ever checking out CCR. The other song I did a few days ago, or about a week, if I can find it here. It was Proud Mary. Okay, rolling on the river, dun, 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 dun. And so this is a band that I had heard of before, several times in reference, but I am just now discovering and getting into their music. So if you guys have suggestions, feel free to write them in the comments. I will be diving deep into the rabbit hole. All right, there is a description here, which I will read. Let me get comfortable here. Written, sung, arranged, and produced by the legendary John Fogerty. I forget how to, I know, Brad, you mentioned how to pronounce it properly. I forget, okay? And recorded by American rock band Creedence Clearwater Revival. Fortunate Son has become an iconic global music phenomenon. Having amassed billions of streams worldwide, this banger was released on the band's fourth studio album, Willie and the Poor Boys, in October 1969. That's a very particular name. It had previously been released as a single with CCR's Down on the Corner on the flip side in September 1969. It became a Vietnam anti-war movement anthem and an expressive symbol of the counterculture's opposition to executive power grabs, including opposition to the draft and solidarity with the soldiers fighting the Vietnam War. The song has been featured extensively in pop culture depictions of the Vietnam War and the anti-war movement, but is still resonant today with the military community. This is mostly due to John Fogerty's documented military service and support for both veterans and active military community. Gotcha. So I think I have heard the chorus in this song. I'm the fortunate son. Like that. That's the only thing I remember. So let's get into it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like to support my music journey, please check out my Patreon. It helps out a lot. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. Oh, this is a modern video. Oh, very short tune. I'm surprised. by the how short the song is, especially considering it's from 1969, and usually music from back in the day used to be a little bit longer, I want to say, than today's music. It kind of depends on how you see it, but like generally speaking, this type of like classic rock and roll used to be longer in length. But anyway, first things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So talking about the music video, first of all, it's of course, a modern take, I guess, and they have just different visuals going on here with like families, like activities, a lot of action going on, and a lot of like that human element, right? All different types of people, different ages, different ethnicities, ways of life, even a dog, right? So animals included. It does kind of feel like a commercial or like some type of advertisement more than what I feel from the song. Like it does have a very American element to it. They keep showing the flag, and I guess maybe a bit of symbolism with the boxing gloves they're fighting. And as I read, the song became like an anti-war anthem for the Vietnam War, which was the big thing going on back in the day. So they have the guy showing proudly the American flag on his jacket. Did I see like Native Americans? Pontiac, man, this car is a classic. And look at the decoration here. That move, I really enjoy watching these cars. I mean, I don't know a lot about cars at all, but I can see aesthetic, and this is one of those things. I just see it. I'm like, man, maybe that inner child comes into play, and I'm like, yeah, I remember, maybe having one of these as a child, and just like seeing it in adult size, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, so the music video is kind of here and there. I don't know, again, how it connects with the actual song. I'm not sure, who these people are. Maybe they are related somehow to the original band members. I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool to have like a modern version. Maybe they didn't put a music video out when it came out, which is completely fair considering the time period. But yeah, when I close my eyes, I listen to the song, and it's just a completely different feel. So I'm transported to back in the day. The singer's voice. He is it John? Would that be the John Fogerty? Actually, I'm gonna go back to the original reaction here, because this is where Brad
I had been meaning to get to this
told
band
me how
for a long
to
time.
pronounce the name. I don't wanna I wanna correct myself and right my wrongs. If I can look at the comments here, maybe the internet, could be the internet, could be the computer. It's probably the computer. I have a very old computer. So, oh, Fogerty. Fogerty. Okay, that's how you say it. John Fogerty. These guys were huge in the 70s, George. John into the 80s. So the John separate from the band at some point and just continue on his solo career? That could be the case. And if so, then I would like to hear more of his solo work, because he has a voice. Man, it's super soulful. It reminds me of like the blues. It's a type of voice that you can't teach. It's like you're just kind of born with that in you, right? And no amount of higher education, going to a proper music school or whatever, that's not going to get you this voice. This is raw. This is real singing. So I'm really a fan of the like the natural aspect of that type of singing, because I've reacted to so many singers, and to each their own, right? All talented, but there's a big difference from somebody that's like musically trained now, and you can tell that there's a lot of education, years, and like money spent on this person refining their craft. as opposed to somebody that's just like, it's 1969, I'm gonna start a band and we're gonna make this happen. That kind of attitude. So very cool. And the song is kind of short. It's repetitive. I'm the fortunate one, and it kept saying like, yeah, you're not a millionaire son, you're not a politician's son, like you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. So life is tough. And I agree. I mean, some people just they have the luck, they're born with it, and most maybe don't they don't what like appreciate the luck that they've been given, the lifestyle and the opportunities, and they don't do enough with it compared to people that kind of have to fight for it and dig deep. And it's that fighting spirit, like the Rocky mentality, that helps others just surprise the expectations and do what no one expected them to do. That like the underdog type of story. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the fortunate son, man. Some people, I guess the fortunate ones didn't have to go to war. Others did, and the ones that did, well, they have some stories. So, and if you have some stories, feel free to write them in the comments. Please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.